you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
Like, why are we not moving? I feel like if I'm not ordering through the app anyways, I should just go to the one inside of Target.
I want that one.
Because they're being so slow. And my app wouldn't freaking work. It keeps saying error and won't let me place a mobile.
Yeah?
Fuck it.
Yeah?
So, we are doing something special tomorrow. Getting something special tomorrow.
Mom, what are you doing? What are you doing?
The line is taking too long, London.
How can we get cake pops? How do we get cake pops?
In the store.
We have to win?
Anyway, so we need to go to the store to get supplies before said surprise. It's like a surprise and not a surprise. I don't know. Just a little something, something. And I need some supplies among some other things. So on the shopping list today, supplies, garden hose. We need new hairbrushes because they keep getting chewed up. Jace needs a toothbrush. What's that hand? Jace needs a toothbrush. What else? I'm out of concealer. Oh, the kids are out of shampoo. And London has been begging for a mermaid tail for weeks. And she kept asking me if Target had a mermaid tail. So now we're supposed to be looking to see if Target has mermaid tails. Which I doubt they do. But she has been asking me about it constantly for like 2-3 weeks.
It's not walking. Here we are at Target.
Let me see it.
See what?
The cake pop.
Might have been here.
What, Ashlyn? Are you gonna get him? I know I say this every time, but oh my god, it's hot. Target haul. London insisted on more chips.
Because these are my favorite chips, right, Mom?
I got us some more bananas and strawberries. I got a water hose. I got some dog food. I got 2 of these things again because the kids saw them, and I am determined to get Oliver. I need him. So we have 2 of these. Ashlyn's already opening hers. And then they both got a Color Wonder pack. Because they always like getting the little Imagine Ink books that are in the dollar section, but they only had 2 themes and they weren't ones that they know anything about. Like, they didn't care about those ones, so I let them pick these out instead. So London got Princess and Ashlyn got Minnie Mouse. Color Wonder.
I opened it.
Alrighty. Part of the main reason I went there. So I got a nozzle for the hose. I got a slow feeder. I got some medium large treats and then some tiny small treats for the weens. And then I got this purple collar.
Mom!
Yeah.
Olive! Oh.
I saw these and I needed them because both of my pair of boxer shorts have the crotch chewed out of them thanks to the dogs, and those are like the most comfortable thing ever, and I just haven't ordered more. But I saw these at Target and they're like boxer shorts, so I got them. So hopefully they're nice and comfy too. And don't get ruined, Nike, I'm talking to you. And then
Mom, it's the other monster from Nike was on.
I saw this on clearance for $6.50, so I got it. It's like what do you call this? I don't know what you call this. It's not something I would typically go for, but I figured I'd try it out.
I
got a pack of wipes for Jace, and then I got this cup.
I'm sorry that it's not Oliver.
It's okay, because my cup that I use specifically for juice and stuff is too small, and I lost the seal piece to it, so the lid falls off. So I wanted to get a new one, and I saw a super pretty one at the Starbucks that was like iridescent, just like this, but it was like studded, and like obviously a Starbucks one that I almost got.
What's the blue one's name?
Sully. So I was really tempted to get that one, but this one was like $5 cheaper, and I like it still. So I went and got this for juice, and it's so pretty. I seriously love iridescent things and sparkles. Last bag. I got myself a new brush. I'm gonna try this kind out because it was the cheapest option that I liked. Because I like having the ones that are like open so that it's easier to blow dry my hair. And I mean, I've seen people use these kinds of brushes before and they seem to like them. So hopefully I like it as well. Because it was only $5, so I was like, I'm gonna get the cheaper one. And then the kids asked to pick out bath bombs. So Lana picked out a cupcake, and Ashlyn picked out this rainbow. I got them some more shampoo. I went with this Aussie Miracle Coils. I don't know, I never know what to use when it comes to their hair because they both technically have curly hair. London's curls went away when she cut her hair, but I'm trying to bring them back. And it's so hard to like know what to get, and I can never find the right stuff. So I just went with that because once again it was cheaper. I got some more concealer. I got some hair remover cream. And then lastly, they had that like, there's that buy one or buy three get one free thingy. And I'd already picked out 2 things, so I was like, might as well get one more and then get a free thing. So I got a lip scrub because my lips need it desperately. So I got the St. Ives Watermelon Lip Scrub. And then I needed more lip butter because mine disappeared and I like this stuff. Tree Hut Sugar Lips Lip Butter. Because my lips need some help, okay? And then I saw this brush and picked it up. It's a mini wet brush because I was gonna get the kids a new brush because London's got chewed up, but the brushes that I was gonna get them was like $14 and I didn't need to spend too much money. So I was like, never mind, I'll just make do with what we have. But then whenever I was looking at this stuff, I found this one and it was only like $5 or $6. So I was like, that works. And then because I needed to find, I needed to find one more thing and it was hard. I didn't really know what to get because it was mostly just like hair care stuff that I didn't need. But then I found this ARC teeth whitening pen. So I'm gonna try this out and see if it does anything for my teeth. So that is everything that we got from Target to prepare for tomorrow's special event. Usually their dance class is on Wednesdays now, but because of the hurricane or whatever, they canceled classes yesterday to be on the safe side. But they offered to do a makeup class today, so I'm taking the kids to the makeup class this evening.
That's why I put us in makeup? Mom?
I put you in makeup because you asked for makeup.
Why do you say makeup class?
I meant makeup as in you have to do a class that you missed. When you miss doing something and you come back to do it at another time, it's called makeup. In a different way.
I have my water in here.
We're doing something
I don't have that water.
special today, which I mentioned in one of my last videos when we went to Target. But it's after dance class, so I'm trying to take the kids to dance class. Hopefully we're not gonna be late because traffic always sucks at this time. So I'm taking the kids to dance, then we're gonna go pick up dinner, and then we're gonna go to my mom's place.
What's your mom's? Your mom's name is Mimi, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also why are we gonna go to your mom's house?
But
It's also West End.
yeah, the storm last night.
It's also West End.
Whatever parts of that hurricane that was hitting Florida, like, moved up towards us here in South Carolina. And I'm not on the coast. What?
Did a hurricane come?
Mm-hmm, kind of. I'm not on the coast.
What day?
So, yesterday.
What day?
I said yesterday. I'm not on the coast, so, like, for us, it was just a lot of rain base and wind.
Last night?
Yes, last night. So, anyway.
So our teachers canceled Marion class.
Yes. Can I talk now, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So, last night when it was storming, it didn't seem to be, like, that bad in comparison to some other thunderstorms we've had. Oh no, the car's not moving. Jason's mad. He's cranky. We were all in bed, supposed to be having a movie night. The kids didn't really cooperate, so I ended up putting something else on and then they fell asleep. Anyways, it mostly seemed like a normal thunderstorm and there wasn't even that much thunder, but when we were laying in bed, I could see some wind going around outside, like the tree was blowing a bit, but it didn't seem like the worst storm ever. But like I told Christopher, I was like, it's windy, and he's like, you're gonna be fine. And I was like, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the freaking power being fine because our power is so touchy. Like, I swear it cuts off for no reason half the time. Or like the simplest, like, basic storm, it wants to go out. So I was worried about that. And Christopher's like, nah, you'll be fine.
Why did you stop?
We weren't fine. Because the light's red. In front of me. So we were laying in bed, the kids had fallen asleep, the power, it did something really weird. I was laying in bed on my phone, the TV was on playing my show. The hallway light was on, and all of a sudden I heard like a bang sound, and then the power went out. But the TV went black, the fan turned off, but my phone was still saying it was charging. The camera in the corner of my room still had lights on it, which, I mean, it works by being plugged into an outlet, so if the power went out, I don't really know how the lights would still be on. And the hallway light was on. I could see the hallway light through the door, but the TV cut out and the fan went off. And then about 2 minutes later, the hallway light went out. And my phone still said that it was charging, and I tried to turn my bedside lamp on because I was like, wonder if like a certain circuit got kicked that controls like part of the master. I don't freaking know. But my lamp wouldn't wouldn't turn on. So my nightstand is plugged into the wall and it has an outlet on it, okay? My charger and my bedside lamp were plugged into the nightstand. The lamp wouldn't turn on, but my phone was still showing that it was charging. But it kept like vibrating as if it was charging and uncharging, charging and uncharging. But the whole time it still like was green, like saying it was charging. So it was really weird, and I ended up just unplugging it. And the power cut out at about 8:40 p.m. I got up to try and check the breaker just to see if something like, if it was that, because of how the stuff cut off at different times, I guess. But yeah, that didn't work. The power was indeed out in the whole house now. And I don't know how people survive without power, because it got hot quick. Like, our house heats up during the day because of the sun and like the heat outside. Like, I don't know if our AC sucks or if like the insulation of the house sucks, but it heats up to like 75 to 78 every day throughout the day. And then when I go to bed, it's hot, and then after the sun sets and it's been a few hours and it cools down outside, the house cools back down throughout the night. That's what has been happening like every day this summer. But last night, because it was gloomy all day, the house didn't like heat up as bad. So when I went to bed, usually I go to bed and I'm hot and sweaty and I can't even cover up. Last night, I went to get in bed and I was fine. Like, I could be under the covers and it was comfortable. Then the power shuts off and the fan turns off, and all of a sudden it's freaking burning up, and I can't stand being under the covers. And Ashlyn's on top of me wanting to touch me. Like, she's sleeping, but she keeps putting her leg on me and trying to hold my arm and stuff. And I'm like so overstimulated because I'm hot and anxious. And then Jace is laying on top of me, and Jace is like in and out of being cranky. So went on the electric company's website to see if like they had like any information about how long it would take them to restore power, and I put in my information, and it was like, hey, you don't have a outage reported or whatever. So I reported it, and they said that they would hopefully have it restored by 1 a.m. I laid in bed on my phone for a while, between reading and Tik Tok, but then my battery was starting to die because I was on my phone, and I also had the flashlight on the whole time because I don't like the dark. It creeps me out. So I had to have the flashlight on while I was on my phone so I could see the room. I'm the kind of person, I cannot sleep without a TV. I have been like this my entire life. I cannot sleep without a TV. And lately I can't sleep without a fan either. So my phone started to die. I put on Pandora on like a white noise station just to have some sound, because silence, I don't like silence. I don't like annoying sounds, but I also don't like silence, because if there's silence, I can pick out any tiny little sound and it will drive me insane, or it'll make me feel paranoid. So I need sound. So I turned on Pandora for white noise, left the flashlight on, and it didn't take very long for my phone to die. But I somehow managed to fall asleep around midnight, a little bit after midnight. So after like 3.5 hours, I fell asleep. And was like, hopefully it'll all turn back on in the middle of the night and it'll be fine. And then I'll wake up and it'll all be normal. And then Jace woke me up around 7 a.m. And when I woke up and found the fan still off and the TV still off, which I mean, I didn't expect the TV to be on because the TV's not going to turn itself on. But I expected the fan to be back on. And when it wasn't, I was like, are you kidding me? The power is still out? I just got this thought in my head. And I was like, I wonder if the breaker might have a problem. So I got out of bed, went out into the hallway, tried to flip a switch in the hallway, and like one of those lights turned on. So I was like, we have some power. Went downstairs, went to the garage where the breaker is. It looked like they were all on. So I was like, I don't understand what the problem is. And I couldn't see because the garage light also wouldn't turn on. And I didn't have my phone because my phone was still dead from last night. So I didn't have a flashlight. And I found the thing for the garage and then for the master bedroom, and they said they were on, but like they weren't all the way to the on setting, if that makes sense, but it wouldn't go. Like it wouldn't let me push it all the way further for some reason, so I had to turn it off. And then when I turned it back on, it went all the way over and like reset whatever it was supposed to do, and it was fine, and it cut the power back on. So I went back upstairs and tried to lay back down and see if I could get some more sleep, because I've been in a good routine of being up by like 8:30, but here lately, for some reason, Jace has been trying to wake me up at like 6:50, 7 o'clock, and I'm like, no sir, please don't do that. I'm up early enough as is, okay? And after I got the power back on and got the TV on, Ashlyn had woken up and Jace was awake, and I tried to lay there and let them like hang out with each other in the bed, but yeah, it wasn't working. So I gave up after probably like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes and just said, all right, guess we're starting our day now. And London heard us getting up, so she got up real quick. So we've all been up since 7. Usually they like to sleep later. Like, if they can, they'll sleep past 10, 11 o'clock. But lately, they keep ending up in my room, and when I wake up at 8:30, they hear me, and they get up and follow me, so I don't get my peaceful mornings lately. But yeah, that's what happened. And then when I finally got my phone charged, I looked up the electric company again, just like for shits and giggles, to see when they did get it back on. And according to the website, it got restored for us at like 2:30 in the morning. So I somehow managed to sleep through the night with no TV, no lights, no fan, no air until 2:30. It's a miracle, so. Yeah, because my cousin actually had a tree fall down on her car last night when she was driving out in this area. So I guess the dance studio kind of made the right call. Luckily, my cousin and her boyfriend weren't hurt or anything, but I'm sure it was scary. It like landed on the front of her car and like smashed her whole windshield and like knocked off. Go look on the floor back there and see if your shoes are back there.
Whose?
Both of yours. And like broke off her side view mirror and stuff.
Stay on your polka dot. Stay on your polka dot. There we go. Everybody, thumb in. All right, can we show them the worm? Let's do the worm. Let's do the worm. Who wants to lay on the floor and do the real worm? Hello. We're just kidding. How about, girl? All right, here we go. Here we go. Shuffle. 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 Wiggle like a worm. Like a worm. Oh, ready? Hop.
Cleo.
And then, and then Leo was your best friend. And then Leo was your best dog in the world, too. Keo says coming over. And Mom
Yeah, Keo's pretty cool.
You and Cleo did fun things together, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all ready for a new friend? Are you ready for a new friend? A new old friend? Cleo, back up. Go. Cleo, get. Back up. He's got the look. Got Jason toothbrush. And you a toothbrush. Take a brush you to do toothpiece. Figured out today he's got a second one trying to come in too. Both bottom ones. Stop screaming, please. So he's got this cute little toothbrush with because the one that you had got chewed up, huh? Do you like it? Do you like it? Alright. Mermaid tail wise, Target had two things. They had like swimming, like pool mermaid tail that just went on the feet, kind of like what are those things called? Flippers, whatever. So she said she didn't want that. And then in the bedding section, we found one that was, she said she didn't want it because it didn't go all the way up. In the bedding section, we found one that came all the way up. In the bedding area, I found one, but it was a blanket that came all the way up. And she said she wanted one that she could swim with. Couldn't find nothing else. She started to get upset in Target because she didn't want either thing. I told her it's either the ones that go on your feet to swim or the blanket that goes all the way. And she didn't want to choose. And I said, the only other thing I can do is look online.
Open it.
What do you need?
Love you. Turn the water.
What?
That's cute.
Alright, are you going to tell Daddy goodnight?
I like my mermaid tail.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.